Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another Auto World 100% complete series showing, I guess, or showcase, or whatever you want to call it. What you're looking at right here is actually car number 2 in the series. Is the Mercury Comet Cyclone. This is an ultra red, and I'm just using it as an example of the card because a lot of these I already have loose. This one we're obviously going to have to crack. There's a look at the back of the... So this is Premium Release 2 from Auto World. This came out around 2014, I believe. You can read any of that if you want to. Anyway, this is number 2 in the series, but I just wanted to show you this because of the card, so we could take a look at the card art. These ones, of course, are packaged with your cardboard boxes, and that's about it. So this one, the little insert here that holds the car may not fit in this cardboard box. It's not guaranteed to at this point in Auto World's time being out. These cars are true 1/64 scale. They are metal on metal, and they all feature rubber tires. So the first one in the series actually is the 64 Ford Galaxie 500 XL. Here it is in set A, in a maroon color. Fairly bland looking vehicle. This is one of the last ones that I got. Actually, I think this was the last one in the series I did get. I got it from Heavy Metal 164. I never grabbed this one while it was out on the pegs. And mostly because I wasn't really collecting Auto World at that time. I was picking up castings that I thought were cool and stuff like that, but I just did not grab this when it was out. So there is that one there. And then set B, a little bit more exciting color in this kind of like blue, and it looks really good in this color, I think. This Ford Galaxie. So I'm going to try to get a little closer look at the rims here. I know we're not going to be able to get too close into them, but you see they are tampoed, which is very cool. Really, really cool piece. These pieces are pretty heavy. So this one was tooled to be able to be a convertible, and then of course you've seen it with a different base that it came out in a slightly lifted version. So this has actually a plastic top, because this piece could pop off and this could be a convertible. This tool could be used as a convertible. So that is kind of neat as well. So there's that one, and then of course we got to take a look at the Ultra Red, which I already have loose. Here is the Ultra Red of that Ford Galaxie 500 XL. Very, very nice. Ultra Red color. Again, these chase pieces are limited to 3% of the production line, and they are the same chase for either in A or B. So this is the same car for either A or B. So pretty neat. So it's 3% of the overall production line of the casting, not necessarily the color of the car. So there is that in Ultra Red. Very, very nice. We'll go ahead and just leave the Ultra Red out. And then we'll move on to our Mercury Comet Cyclone. So set A of the Mercury Comet, I actually got it carded, and here it is right here. This was hanging on the pegs at a Toys R Us forever before I finally decided to just go ahead and pick it up. When it was getting down to the nitty-gritty of what I needed, I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger and grab this one. I thought it looked kind of screwed up in the package. I think that was why I didn't grab it initially, but upon further inspection, it's just the way the package is laying on the paint. So once you pop it off, it looks good. So just wanted to make sure of that before I actually bought it. And there is your Mercury Comet Cyclone. Now this is a car I wasn't too terribly excited about, which is part of the reason why I did not pick it up. It's in this very nice, those stark glossy white. The license plate says Whirlwind. I should probably look at the license plate on the Galaxie, huh? The plate on the Galaxie just says XL500. The one on this one says Whirlwind, so that's pretty cool since it's a Cyclone. Really cool though nonetheless. Very, very detailed. Very, very nice. Nice now to have it loose. Of course this one has an opening hood. Go ahead and open it up if we can. There we go. And a detailed engine bay. Very nice. Looks pretty good. So there is your Mercury Comet Cyclone in set A. Now set B, again, was a blue car. Now this one I thought this paint job was much cooler than the white. Very nice looking blue color. Get the white stripe down there. And engine bay. Oh yeah, that's the other thing we should talk about too. The Ultra Reds in this series, everything had a white accent on it. So at this time, everything has a white accent. This is why this stripe here is white as opposed to chrome, like it would be on the regular casting. And this one already has a white stripe down here, but the Ultra Red is going to as well, and we'll take a look at that in a second. But very, very nice. Nice little casting. Heavy. All these Auto World cars are very, very heavy. So put that guy back. Alright, so now we got the Ultra Red. And this Ultra Red we are going to have to crack open. I believe I got this Ultra Red from our good buddy Lamar Fashion, so we are going to free the piece. I think I got this one from him. Anyway, Lamar, correct me if I am wrong. But I think I got it from you, buddy. And again, save your collector boxes. Great to store the car should you ever need to. And very, very nice. Ultra Red. Looking pretty good. There's a little bit of a paint issue. Well, just where the paint, they got some of the Ultra Red paint on the silver trim. And kind of both sides of the car, actually. Other than that, it looks really good. Really, really nice color. You got the white stripe on the side. Very, very sweet. Alright, so that is number 2 in the series. We'll go set these together. And then we'll start moving a little quicker here. We got these ones I don't have to crack. These next ones are the 69 Pontiac Firebird. It's first seen in set A in this beautiful blue color. Love this casting. This 69 Firebird casting. And then it was seen in set B in almost a ultra red color. Not quite though. It's more of a translucent red. This one looks really, really good. This is one of the first Auto World cars I ever picked up, was one of these Trans Ams in this color. Very, very awesome. And then we got the Ultra Red, which of course I already have loose, and here is an Ultra Red of it. Very, very cool. And yes, of course, the hood opens on all of these castings. There's the motor inside, you can kind of see it. But really, really cool. So there is that guy. I love that Trans Am. We'll probably do a video just on the Trans Ams, because I think I've got all of them now. All of them loose as well. So I might have to crack one more to get them all loose. Alright, so next up is the Dodge Challenger Rally. This is a 1973 Dodge Challenger Rally. And it's pretty cool. I don't really dig it in this red color. It looks kind of bland and kind of boring, I thought. But detailed engine bay. White top, looks alright, looks okay. And then you've got it in gold right here, which I think this looks much better, much more interesting looking. So there is that car. It's kind of an odd car. I mean, for a Challenger, it's not I don't think there's really any companies that do this car, this particular year of it, the Rally. And it's not the most attractive Challenger. So there's that, and then here is the Challenger Rally in an Ultra Red. Go ahead and crack it open. Collector box, of course. Going to save that. And here is the car. So the car, and usually Ultra Reds too, I should say, have characteristics of whatever the set A car is, and then it's just an Ultra Red of it. However, in Series 2, in some earlier series, they had to have a white accent on them. The white accent in this case would be the thing on the side here. So there is your Ultra Red, looking ultra good. Very, very nice little piece. Glad to have it loose. Glad to have it join my collection here for Premium Release 2. So there is that guy, and let's see, what else do we got? We got some wagons. This was the series for the wagons. This is when these came out first, and a lot of people liked these wagons right off the bat when they came out. So you got, your first one is the Ford Country Squire. Hood opens really easy on this one. Bam. So Ford Country Squire, looking great in a stark white color. This is before they did the Tampa wood paneling, so it's just a brown color there, but still looks very, very nice. Looking really good. Really, really dig it. So that is pretty cool. And then your set B was in a nice red color. Looking very nice. Looking quite nice. Dig it. And then, of course, the Ultra Red. And the Ultra Red, the white accent on it, of course, is the wood paneling is now white. And this one looks pretty good. This one I actually did find in the wild. This is one of the few that I found in the wild. The only one from this series that I found in the wild. During the early days of collecting, when I just kind of looked at Ultra Red to try to find the chases, I wasn't really collecting Auto World or whatever. So, but now, of course, I'm head over heels for Auto World. And there is that one. Alright, so then the last one, of course, is the Chevy Kingswood Estate. Great casting, nice, huge wagon. Looks really sweet in this pea green thing, or whatever color greenness you want to call this. And, again, detailed engine bay. Looks pretty sweet. You got Chevy bow ties, actually, down there on the hubcaps. Really sweet car in green, and then they put it out in white. And this one we got a crack. Go ahead and open it open quick. And there it is in white. Looks great. Looks excellent. You know, it's just one of these cars I wish I would have picked up a ton more of when they were out. Like, just to have, you know, they'd make, I bet you that down the road they're going to make some good trade bait. Pretty sweet. As these start to get, you know, less and less easy to find. So as of right now, I mean, they're only about 3 years old. And still, this series was more produced than when they started really limiting them quite a bit. So these you can definitely find. You can actually, you might even be able to find some sealed cases of some of these releases. So there's that. And then last but not least, of course, the Ultra Red for it. And this one I got from good buddy Ivan. Yep, 55 Gasser on Instagram. We did a trade for this one. He had been holding on to it for a long time and hooked me up with that white accent right there and on the side as well. And it looks really good. So there is that. So now we got all 18 cars, the set A's, the set B's, and all of the sweet Ultra Reds. So there you go. You got your Chevy Kingswood, you got your Ford Country Squire, your Dodge Challenger Rally, Firebird, your Mercury Comet Cyclone, and your Ford Galaxie 500 XL. Pretty sweet. Alright, so thank you guys for watching another one of these videos, and have an excellent day.